Hello everyone, Peter here, Piotr Fisner. Guys, so in today's episode we are on the laptop, customer's laptop. It's a Samsung with i-Core, with i7 CPU, 12 gig of RAM. This laptop has been brought in as one of two laptops. This one had unstable operating system. So I followed the regular procedure. I reinstall it and seems to be working fine. I assume that the updates could download with errors, and when it's happening you can get crashed operating systems, so that's why I won't even record an episode about it. But here is something I've spoken, I think, in the last video. And this is an Xbox which I received from the customer who bought from me another good one. Okay, and this I've tested, so I won't be switching it on because we will waste only time. Let's get some tool. Yes, and let's open it. From what I know, and I've checked it twice, there is no picture on the screen. Probably you don't see, but it's quite a dusty. As usual, to be true, nothing new here. No surprises to me. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to damage it. I'm trying to do on the camera and I see that the camera is even too low. So yeah. What's happening is you need to like gently open like that and then it will pop out, so I don't wanna. If you're doing it carefully you don't damage anything, especially this part is the most fragile part of all sides. So bit by bit. See, I'm doing it with a metal. Till the last year, to be true, I was doing it with a plastic one, and it was just failing. Yes, was just unfortunately the plastic was breaking. Okay, so now we get the last bit is this sticker here, the warranty void sticker. As I'm voiding warranties, so I've got nothing to worry about, because if no, I will use it for spare parts. Yes, but I didn't want to damage this element because it's a fragile plastic. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's a fragile plastic and I didn't want to do it. Okay, so there are screws, and if you watch episodes on this YouTube channel, you know what it is and so on. Yes, so I don't think you will have value in watching, so better skip, because why you would watch it if you know it. And what I'll do right now will be, okay, I don't know which one, that's too big looking. I'll check it. Yeah, that's too big, exactly. Where's my one? That's more likely. Yeah, and that's the one. So now we've got green ones which are long, 1 2 3 4 5 and that's 6. 2 4 6. Yeah. Well, I was missing one. So 1 2, yes, 1, 2, 3, and that symbol F on it. So if you would like to know how to remember it, it's easy. Once you'll find which one is a long one, all the F's have to be filled in. So see letter 1 through to 6, and that's you. That you can literally take it out like that on the sides, yes, and take it off. You see, and it will go off. Now you can enjoy the regular view of not only Xbox, laptops, everything, which is which is like that. Why? Because it's overheating, guys. And it's overheating because we are not taught that each year or each 1.5 year, if you're not the cleanest person of all and you're not have pristine house all the time, dust will pile up and will do nasty things to your electronics, and you'll pay more for your electronics than the person who got pristine conditions. So if you've got a big family and you've got a lot of electronics, expect to have additional expenses. And I've seen Xboxes and laptops and computers and TVs which I've opened inside, and they were literally minted. They were just wow in the condition. You want to buy from such person. You know that this person is looking too well after their devices, yes. Now I need to find a slightly bigger one, and I don't remember if it's this one or, yeah, this one. I've got a dust on the laptop, guys. Laptop is too close, but there is something at the box. And plus it will volume down when I will move. So, yay. So now we've got a 4 screws here which holds a radiator, and this radiator holds APU and mainboard pretty much. So 1, 2, for those who skip in and found this part, it's still a 2 cards to be taken out, so still I'd say minute or 2 and should be fine. That's it, guys. 4 screws on a side. I can do from your side 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. They are all the same length, so you shouldn't worry. I could leave this one, but probably I'll open everything because I want to remove the dust. So if you want to see how I can do it this way as well, but it's just the last 2 screws because one is done. Yes. So I want to remove all the dust. That's why I want to do it. But to be true, if I can just put another drive, yes, inside. Ooh, look at my trousers. That's a dust. It's a dust. That will be a lot of cleaning. Oh, no wonder there was an error. Oh, that's a bit more than I expected. I'll get it on the ground here for now, because I don't know of a quicker way. That's like a almost feather. That's slightly more than I anticipated, actually. Okay. Okay, now it's better to touch, but let's get this one off as well. And let's get off this laptop. I know it's just the dust, it won't harm, but I touch better, you know, stuff when it's... Now the question is this hard drive okay? How do you think, guys? Is this hard drive okay or not okay? If this hard drive is okay, then that's mean we get a problem with the controller here or something else. If the hard drive is not okay, that's mean we just replace the hard drive. And that's us. One, two. The last one we had was Xbox One X, no display. Replacement of TDP 158. Fix the issue. So now the question is, can we see this hard drive or not in the computer? Oop. Wanna bite. Okay, let's plug into his laptop here. Oh. Okay, the sound is proper. The sound is proper, to be true. Okay, not exactly, but it is. Don't know if you can hear the sound. It is reading, but it's probably it will be shown here in the system. Oh, touch of a dust. Okay, I can't see this one. Let us share the screen, window capture. Okay, let's window capture. But I'll make a disk manager to show you. So let us wait. Okay, now is a disk manager. That's okay. Connecting to virtual. Okay, that's fine. And I'll share the screen with you. Video capture, window capture. Okay. That's, oh yeah, that's the one. So guys, have a wee look. Okay, it's still loading. Yes, still loading. We still don't see it. It doesn't want to go. And while we're waiting on this, can go to the computer, and it's struggling because it's C disk EFG, so I'll show you that one as well before this one will launch. Messenger, Facebook, this PC Explorer. Okay, so you can see that we've got E, F and G, yes? Unfortunately they are not accessible, so we can assume that it's a problem with this hard drive. I will blindly judge that this now, after what I see, I can blindly judge that this is the issue of this hard drive. So let us remove it. Let's find another Xbox One, or that's 500 gig. One terabyte. Okay, we've got 1 terabyte. Let us test it out. Let's take it out. That's from Xbox One. Not Xbox One S. So we need to test it before assumption that it's a good one. If we can see it inside the Xbox, I mean inside the Windows, let's put it aside. Why is so? Now, what are you doing? Okay, didn't want to open it fully. I know, you can call me lazy, that's fine. That's a third laptop today I'm doing, and I've done, what else? And I've done this this Xbox now, so yeah. Not, if I'm lazy, it's not today. Okay, can I see anything? Yay, we've got it. Okay guys, so I won't be showing you because that will be a waste of. Okay, I will show you because you know why? Because you deserve to see things. And now you can see that it's temp content, yes, and system update, system support, and user content. Yes, it's in system update here too. If I'll disconnect it, look, it's only CMD. Yes, so you can see that this time hard drive works like a charm. So we can attach it. Okay, we can put it. Wow! Did I lost all 4 of them, or? That's 2 dust, 2 lands there. Okay, now will do. Let's catch 2 screws only. Just 2 screws. Oh, Peter Pumpkin Eater. I'm trying to speed up so that you guys don't wait for too long. I don't know what's the outcome. Want to see if that's the case, because if we will see any picture, just literally any picture on it. Here's too much dust again. So let's brush it off. Oh. Now it's back on the hard drive. So anyways, that was just to remove the most. I'll hook up the HDMI, which is here, and I'll hook up power, which is here. You wanna see? I'll put you for the DSLR. We've got a power, and we need a front panel only. Let's get this front panel installed, and let's press the power button. Oh, if plugging it to the mains would help. Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can see anything on the screen, like error or something. Error will be good. I'll take the DSLR off our way. We should see an error. Oh, preparing console, look guys, but it should be an error. But we know that we don't have to look for TDP159 here in this case, because that's 1S. We don't have to look for any other fault. We can just blindly clean it up, put new thermal compound, yes, and we can just literally put everything back together. So in that case, I don't have to show you everything else, yes. It's just that I wanted to, there was no display, yes, so, and plus the hard drive wasn't recognized in the computer. So those two factors were telling us that, you know, that was the fault, yes. Now this won't go through because that's a hard drive from Xbox One, and so it will be an error. So even if we would leave it like that, it won't finish. It will be 102, 1 or something, or I don't remember these codes. I don't give a hoot, to be true. But anyways, now you understand how to diagnose. Oh yeah, 106. You see, 106 error. Which means you take OS, install it on the a pen drive, or if you've got hard drive, USB hard drive, that will do as well, as long as it doesn't require additional power supply, which you would have to add. But you know, on the pen drive, and then you can just literally install it and will be fine, yes. That one is from different Xbox. It's from Xbox 1540 model, so original Xbox One, the fat one with a power brick outside, and that's why it's not working, yes. But you see, simple fix. You replace that. You don't see a screen on the Xbox. You just plugging in this hard drive to your PC if you've got adapter like my one, yes, or external enclosure, because that's an external enclosure. Only Peter was lazy enough to always keep it like that, to not open it, because I've got too much of repairs, too many of those, so I don't want to waste my time. So now while testing this laptop, I was able to fix that Xbox. Now I can switch it off. Actually, why it's working, I don't know. But yeah, and once you know it, and once you apply any other hard drive, even empty, it doesn't matter, yes, it's irrelevant, because the basic software is installed on this here, yes, on the Xbox. So you don't care of the content of the hard drive. You care only so that there will be a hard drive plugged in, because all the components are checked at the startup. Maybe not all, but some are first and then later another ones. And maybe, you know, some of the parts of the components won't be checked until you will start to use them. I can't tell you that because I'm no expert in it. But in that case, you know, if you've got a hard drive, then that's when you can make a proper boot up. So we're done. Now I can tidy up. I've got a hard drive, I can use it. I can put everything back together later, and I've got another Xbox One S to sell, or keep it in the case that one of my customers, my regular customers, will come and say, Peter, my Xbox is not working. Hey, well, give me your one, faulty one. Yes, thank you. And that's me. I've got one 500 gigabyte here, which I've took into the other room, and now I will have one as well with optical drive, 1 terabyte, and I've got one Xbox One X, and I should have one Xbox One as well. So I've got most of the Xboxes. I don't have only Series S and Series X, and probably not long and I will have Series S anyway. I won't have Series X because the price of this is quite dear still, so it's no point for me to keep in stock such dear Xbox, yes. But when it comes to Series S, I'm happy, and it's tiny, it's small, comparing to even this one, which is small, versus the original Xbox One, or Xbox One X, yes. Let's say in between. But anyways, long story short, thank you for watching. Yes, thank you for watching. You can understand more if you didn't know about this kind of diagnosis, and hopefully to see you in the next video. Guys, if possible, let's save them all. Yes, thank you. See you. Bye bye.